In this video, I'm going to be comparing custom setup cubes to premium setup cubes, and talking about the effect that custom setup cubes are having on the cubing market, specifically the effect they're having on SpeedCubeShop. So let's begin by talking about what premium and custom setup cubes are. Premium setup cubes are things like Angstrom, Cosmic, and Cubicle ProShop cubes, services that the Cubicle and SpeedCubeShop offer in which they lube and tension the cube for you. Custom setup cubes are cubes like Cubicle Custom and SpeedCubeShop Unicube. These are like premium setup cubes, but instead of having the company choose the lubes, tensioning, and magnet strength, you choose them, and the company makes the cube to your specifications. These services are generally around $5 more expensive than premium setup cubes. So the main difference is that with a premium setup cube, a professional is choosing which setup will be the best for the largest amount of people, whereas with a custom cube, you are choosing which setup you think will be best for you. So which service is better to get? Well, let's have a look at all of the perceived benefits of a custom service compared to a premium service. First off, the option to change tensioning and magnet strength is pretty much useless. Changing the tensioning of a cube is really easy. If you don't like the tensioning of, for example, a Cosmic cube, then you can just change it. You don't need to get a custom cube and pay a professional to do it for you. For magnet strength, it's even easier than changing the tensioning. You know, I feel like the magnet strength of this cube is just not quite right. You know, if only there was a quick and easy way to change the magnet strength that was built into the cube. Oh well. If only I got a Cubicle Custom, then all my problems would be fixed. Another thing to consider is that with the tensioning and magnets, it's not like these things have been ignored with the premium setup cubes. If you buy a premium setup, it will come with the tensioning and magnet strength that fits best with the cube and lubes used. Before putting an Angstrom, Cosmic, or any other service cube to market, they will have tested all of the combinations of magnet and tensioning settings, and will have chosen the best one. So it's very unlikely that you will even want a different setting than the ones they have chosen. But what about the lubes? Surely getting to choose those is a really good thing. Well, let's think about that. Firstly, if you're a new cuber, it's definitely not. You probably don't have the knowledge that a professional does, so any lube combination that you come up with is not going to be better than a premium setup cube. You are much better off going with a tried and tested setup than trying to guess at which lubes will be good. But what if you have a lot of lubes, a lot of experience, and have tested many combinations of lube to find out which one is best for you? Well, really, the same thing still applies. The professionals have also tested many combinations, probably a lot more than you have, and have chosen the best ones. Even if you have spent a lot of time trying to find the best lube combinations, you probably haven't found one better than the ones they're selling. Also, there's so much choice with premium setups now that you don't need a custom setup. If Angstrom isn't right for you, for example, there's Celeritas, ProShop, and Mystic to choose from, and that's just the ones on the Cubicle. So, is a custom cube worth getting? I don't think so. If you're going to spend that much money on a cube, it's much better to get a premium setup, which is a reliable and high quality setup, than it is to get a custom setup. Now, why am I talking about this? Well, when these services first came out, I thought they were a bit pointless, but I didn't think much else of it. But over the last 2 years, only 2 new Cosmic cubes have been released: the Cosmic GAN 11M Pro and the Cosmic MGC 7x7. In the same time period, 40 Unicube cubes have been released. With most new cubes, SpeedCubeShop has decided to put a Unicube version of it up, and then just ignore it. No Supernova version, no Cosmic version. It seems that SpeedCubeShop are abandoning their premium cubes, letting the Cubicle, their main competitor, be basically the only good option if you want a premium setup. Now, I'm sure there's some business reason to do this, they wouldn't be doing it if there wasn't, but replacing a really good service with a worse one is bad for the consumer. In terms of premium cubes and cubing innovation, at the moment, the Cubicle is far superior to SpeedCubeShop. It's true that the Cubicle have a custom line of cubes, just like SpeedCubeShop, but they've kept up with new releases of premium setup cubes. The custom cubes are another option. Sure, I don't think they're a very good option, but they're not being used as a replacement like they are on SpeedCubeShop. It's really disappointing that the Cosmic line is being abandoned, and I hope that one day they will start releasing cubes onto it again. But until that day comes, the Cubicle is by far the best option if you want a premium setup cube.